Oh my God. So yeah, this was today, the 30th of May, and Richard Eden just wrote an article in the Mail that says the reason the king should let all the royals join him on the balcony, save these three. I wonder which three he's talking about. Oh my God, it's behind a paywall. It's behind a paywall. Um, it's behind a paywall. It says here, with both King Charles and his daughter-in-law, the Princess of Wales, undergoing treatment for cancer, this has been a tough year for the royal family. Really, has there been more need for an uplifting royal occasion? The sort of thing that Trooping the Color might provide in a fortnight's time. Well, we know that, what's her face? Catherine will not be there because I saw that in People magazine this afternoon that it has now been officialized and confirmed that Catherine will not be at Trooping the Color, whatever that even means, this June. So we know Catherine is not going to be there. So my question to you is the following: which three do you think he's talking about? I know I know for sure he must be saying what's the guy's name? Prince, what's his name? The bad one. York, Duke of York, the Duke of York, Andrew. So, I know he's probably talking about Andrew, obviously. Nobody wants Andrew around, poor Andrew. But do you think there is any scenario at all where he's talking about Harry and Meghan? Because normally they don't suggest that members of the royal family, they don't target practice members of the royal family to shame them in this way, except for Andrew and except for Harry and Meghan. But you don't think there's any scenario. Again, this thing is behind a paywall, which is not going to happen when until health freezes over. But do you think that this guy Richard Eden? I mean, you don't think he's talking about Harry and Meghan, do you? Have you read the article? If you've read the article, please leave me a comment because I mean, I know they use Harry and Meghan as target practice on a daily basis, multiple times a day, because when they do that, they hit the bullseye as far as making money, getting clicks, right? This is the bullseye is Harry and Meghan. I understand that, and that's why they use Harry and Meghan for target practice. But all jokes aside, there's nobody in England or anywhere in the world who would believe for 1 minute that a woman who couldn't even deign, she could not deign, 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 to show up for her own husband's 10-year Invictus celebration service. I mean, she came to the UK, but she stayed in the suite at the airport to wait for her husband to fly to another country. She couldn't even step 3 feet into the UK, right? This is how much she thinks of this country. This is how much she thinks even of this family and these people, the press, everybody. And now you're suggesting, is this guy suggesting that this same woman would want to go to Trooping the Color? I mean, I don't think he's saying that. I think, who are the other two? I'm sorry, I can't get the full article, but, I'm just, ad-libbing because obviously he doesn't mean Meghan. He doesn't mean Meghan. I mean, I don't think Harry wants to go, but that's always a question mark because, I mean, Harry, this is his family, this is his dad. If his dad begs him, please, Harry, come, please, 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 Harry, come, maybe Harry would make an exception because his dad is stricken with cancer, quote unquote, whatever that even means. But Meghan would not go. Meghan didn't even go to this man's, what do you call it? His coronation. She didn't even condescend to go to this man's coronation. And she's going to, you want us to believe that she would deign to even want to go on that balcony? Meghan does not give a damn. She doesn't give a damn. Damn, not damn. Damn. This is how my father says the word. He doesn't say, I don't give a damn. He says, I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? It's like a joke. It's a joke. I think, well, anyway, again, it's target practice. It's targeting. They target her. You hit the bullseye, you get the click because he's not serious. He's not serious. He knows that Meghan wants nothing to do with it. He knows they couldn't pay her enough. They couldn't pay her enough to go to Trooping the Color. She has no interest in flying across the pond to see any of those people, whether it's a coronation, a 10-year anniversary service, never mind Trooping the Color. She doesn't give a crap. She doesn't care. She does not care, and they know she doesn't care. And if they haven't gotten that memo yet, then, none of us can help them. They are untreatable. They have an untreatable illness, right? If they don't know that yet. So the notion that he possibly could be talking about King Charles allowing everyone to join him except for Meghan, I mean, it's like a freaking joke. Well, it's not a joke. Maybe he's like on cognac or Armagnac or something. He's drunk. The man is inebriated. When you make these kinds of claims and you write these kinds of articles, you're sitting at your table at 9 o'clock in the morning, inebriated, drunk like a skunk, utterly out of your mind. You are not of sound mind. You are probably a functioning drunk. But I mean, you are a drunk. You are drunk if you are going to suggest that Meghan wants anything to do with this. But anyway, maybe that is wrong. Listen, if you have read this article, please do confirm who are the three people. I'm sure Andrew is one, but I know this man is not talking about Harry and Meghan.